Hey, everybody. I'm excited. I just got my boarding pass. Where am I going? You may say I'm going to a temple open house in Missouri tomorrow. And so you're probably saying, what temple is that? Well, it's a new temple. The dedication is actually next week. It's not an LDS temple, it's a Fundamentalist Mormon Temple. And it's near Humansville, Missouri. So I'm excited to go, and I'm excited to take you along with me. So come along and we'll check this out.
Gospel Tangents is supported by users like you. Please support us at gospeltangents.com or on Patreon.
Hey everybody, I got in last night and spent the night in Kansas City. And I'm on my way to about 2.5 hours south Kansas City to visit the temple. I think the nearest town is Humansville. You know, it was funny on the Facebook when I found out about this. They posted an announcement about the dedication, which I believe is next week. And I won't be able to go to that because I got to work. But I said, hey, you didn't post an address. Are we supposed to find this with our Leahona? And they gave me some GPS coordinates, which means it sounds like it's in the middle of nowhere. So, you know, that's what Mormons do, build temples in the middle of nowhere. So anyway, if you build it, maybe they will come. So just got a text back from my friend Tom, and he's planning to meet me there. So excited for you to come along with me. So I believe, hopefully I'm going the right way. Nope, I went the wrong way. This is the city. I guess I can find out which way I'm going wrong now. I'm not sure what this is, which river this is, but we're crossing it. It's a nice looking bridge. Well, this is Garden City, Missouri. Been driving about an hour right now, so I have about an hour and 20 minutes to go. And so just thought I would give you an update on this is Missouri, beautiful October day. All right, so we're driving over the Truman Lake and Grand River here, and still about an hour out from Humansville, I think. Well, we're about 1.5 miles away from the next turn, I think. About 5 minutes away from the temple site here, so anyway, just thought I would share the view. I think those were, I don't know. I didn't get a good look at them. But anyway, I think we're going to be coming up on a dirt road here.
Continue straight to stay on Highway A.
Highway A. All right, here we go. We're onto the dirt road. We must be going the right way. There's a gate here. What does it say? Holiness to the Lord. There it is. Let me zoom in on that. I think we're in the right place, but oh, there's another one over there too. All right, here we go.
Your destination is on the left.
There it is. There's a lot of people here. A lot more than I expected, I'll tell you that. I like it. So here I am at the Bountiful, Missouri Temple. This is an unincorporated part of Missouri. So I just had an awesome tour. It's beautiful inside. And so apparently next week, I'm going to try to get this video out really quickly. They're going to be doing the dedication a week from, today's October 5th, October 12th. You're going to be doing a dedication a week from today. And so I was lucky enough to come today. Kind of wish I could come next week, but I wanted to kind of show you around a little bit. You can see they've got fresh sod there, and then they've planted grass along here, and they've got some straw to keep it moist as they plant it here. thought I would walk around the temple with you here. You can still see they've got a dirt parking lot still. They're just doing kind of the finishing touch-up work, paint, cleaning it really well, and that sort of thing. But this is the back entrance here. And then, well, let's walk around the front. So it's beautiful. It's like a, oh, they talked about the red roof up there, the red spire on the top there. Said that represents the blood of Christ, and it covers us all. Obviously, that's backwards. You can't see it, but it says holiness to the Lord. I can still read backwards. Anyway, I just thought I would share a few more things about the Bountiful, Missouri Temple. I think the community around here is about 400. And as far as inside the temple, we're walking up to the back side of the temple. The other side is where the recommend desk is. I just thought I would share a few things. I got a little wind. Hopefully you guys can hear me well enough. But when you walk in the other side of the temple, they have a little kind of desk reception area. You can go to the left downstairs to the baptistry. The main floor has the creation room, the garden room, the Lone and Drury Wilderness. So there was another one, I can't remember. But yeah, they do apparently, I believe they do the big long 4 to 8 hour long endowment. They wear the long garments to the sleeves and to the ankles. Baptistry's in the basement. Main floor is the creation room, garden room, and all that. You go up to the celestial room. Well, yeah, the celestial room, and then the room right before the celestial room. I asked about if they had a, like in Kirtland, they've got the two assembly rooms. They said they kind of used the celestial room as an assembly room, and that was the one that had the constellations, which was really cool. And really, I mean, the artwork's incredible. Oh, and I forgot to mention the fourth floor. So, in fact, let's go to the front of the building here, and you can see that a little bit better. But they're going to put an altar in the center of the celestial room, and that's where most of the live marriages are going to take place. And I asked if they had any other ceiling rooms, and so they did. They brought me up there. Those are very small rooms up in the top. Maybe if I get in the shade here, I'll show you a little bit more. They had about, I want to say, 6 very small rooms. They're right up here. And, well, and also the top here, if you keep walking, I don't want to get wet by all the sprinklers here, but they had this beautiful door that definitely looked like cherubim and the flaming sword. So definitely a biblical reference there. And then that takes you into this room. And you see where the spire is right there. Underneath the spire is what they call the Holy of Holies. So Salt Lake has that. I think Nanti has that. I think St. George has that. But a lot of the, especially the newer temples, they usually don't have a Holy of Holies. And so it was cool because on the outside, as you're walking past the ceiling rooms, and they were small, like, I don't even know if they were 10 by 10. They were pretty small rooms, basically for the ceilings for the dead. And then, I thought I was zoomed out. But then you walk through the cherubim, the flaming sword, and then when the doors close behind you on the other side is the doors carved with the tree of life. And they had a big scaffolding there because they were painting. But up in the top of this was a gold or copper colored dome, and that was where the Holy of Holies was. Also on the floor, it had parts of it had honeycomb tile, which anyway, beautiful. I'm telling you, the workmanship, outstanding, like really, really well done. And so I just wanted to share that as well, some of the features of that. And so They've got these round windows on the inside. You notice, I don't know if we can be able to see this, but on these round windows, they had, at first I thought it was the Star of David. I'm trying to, I guess as much as I can zoom, I guess. But it's not, it's actually the Star of Melchizedek. Instead of two triangles, they were two squares, but they were rotated. It really reminded me of the Star of David. But that's in all of those little round windows that are up on top as well. So, like I said, it's a beautiful temple. I think, if you want to talk about a gathering place, this is definitely, I would think, would become a gathering place for, especially for independents. They do have a church. He said in the community, they probably have about 400 people, and probably 150 of them are in the K through 12 grades. When we drove by the school, they were doing a project where they were putting a new sidewalk, and it looks like they're going to be putting in a new sidewalk there as well. I'm sure they are. You get the gravel down there. But anyway, super cool. Okay, I forgot to mention, because I didn't notice it until now, but you'll see some star stones up there. And let me look over here. And you'll also notice there's a bunch of stars along the roof line there. And apparently there's 72 on each side, which represent the 144,000 in Revelation. But those stars up there also deal with Revelation, because you get the moon, the sun, and the stars. And so I don't know why I didn't notice that before. But anyway, I thought I would share that with you. Okay, so apparently when I came in, oh, this gate's going to shut on me. I came in through a different gate, but this is cool. You can see this is definitely the outline of the Salt Lake Temple. They have a scripture from the Doctrine and Covenants. Organize yourselves, prepare every needful thing, and establish a house, even a house of prayer, a house of fasting, a house of faith, a house of learning, a house of glory, house of order, house of God. That your incomings may be in the name of the Lord, that your outgoings be in the name of the Lord, that all your salutations may be in the name of the Lord, uplift the hands unto the Most High. So anyway, I thought that was pretty cool. This is the beautiful, Bountiful, if I can find it, there we go. The beautiful Bountiful, Missouri Temple. And I really enjoyed checking it out. I thought I would walk over here to the cemetery so you can see the temple behind me here. And plus there's a little bit of shade over here. So apparently, learning more about this little independent, they're independent, they're non-denominational. I asked some of the members, where they came from. So some are former LDS, some are former AUB, Apostolic United Brethren, some are former Nielsen Naylor, some are former, I'm trying to think of what other groups there are. Anyway, so they're all just kind of independent. The temple is kind of open. It's more open than LDS temples are. I joked with them when I said, "Oh, so no pictures inside. That's very LDS." I think it was mostly because I'm a podcaster and they don't know me yet. But anyway, I can't tell you how beautiful it was inside. It was really, like, I would say for the LDS out there, up to LDS standards as far as workmanship, and even with the murals. I mean, we don't make murals anymore, so that was pretty interesting. You can see there's still, it'll be interesting to see this in 10 years when that's all green grass and everything. So, I'm here a week before the dedication. They've got a little volleyball court here. So, they have a school. Here, I'll show you a picture of the school here. They've got a big gym and basically they said they've got 150 K through 12 students in the school. And so, and I said, does anybody know that there are a group of polygamists out here in Missouri? He said, we don't really try to broadcast that too much. So anyway, I'm probably coming back here. For those of you, sorry, I'm trying not to cover up my camera. I would like to switch hands though. I'm probably going to come out here in end of May, early June for Community of Christ World Conference. I said, do you follow the Community of Christ at all? He said, not really. And I said, they've got a new female prophet And he said, he kind of raised his eyebrow like, oh, wow, how about that? He didn't know that. So anyway, that's happening May 30th through June 7th or something like that. I don't remember exactly. But, so this is interesting. You can see here, we have a couple of military graves here. They've got the Angel Moroni on those, but this is a little cemetery here. And you can see the temple. It's kind of in the background. It's kind of hard to see there. But yeah, apparently they've got a nice little park here, a couple of volleyball courts, and that sort of a thing. So it really is out here in the middle of nowhere, Missouri, unincorporated part of Missouri. And they've got a big steel mill. I'll show you pictures of that. So my friend Tom, he worked with the steel, because I asked if they made the steel here. No, they make the steel other places, but they refine it. I'm trying to remember what word he used. Anyway, they turn it into useful steel. So like steel beams and that sort of thing. They do have some steel in this building as well. I think I mentioned all the laborers donated. Oh, that's really kind of a nice picture there. You can see the temple on a hill. Oh, another interesting thing that I wanted to bring out was they came out here in 1983, 1984, and did some camping. And so it's been 40 years. They wanted to, 40 is kind of a symbolic number in the Bible with the Israelites wandering around for 40 years. And so they really wanted to get it done in time, and they're just finishing up the painting and everything. So they've got he said there's more people here today than normal. Just, they're moving. Oh, and by the way, I can say that I actually worked on the temple. I helped get some of the wrinkles out of the drapes, and I moved a couch. So I've worked on this temple. So you can count me as part of the temple works here. It's pretty wimpy stuff. But anyway, so super fun. If you ever want to come out to Missouri, I think I said I was coming out in April. Also, John Whitmer Historical Association is in Independence, probably about 2.5 hours south of Independence. So maybe we'll see. I said, could I ever get you guys on for podcasts? And he kind of did not like that idea, but he said, maybe in a year. And so maybe when we come out here to Independence, like I said, it's a couple hours south of Independence, we'll come out here. So super fun. I'm really happy that I came. I wish I could show you how beautiful it was inside. The star constellation, especially because they shut the drapes and everything to kind of give me the whole thing, was really cool. So they got to see everything, and it's a really beautiful temple. So thank you to all the people who fed me lunch and toured me around, and I got to see the school and the community here. They call it Bountiful. Like I said, it's an unincorporated part of Missouri. Nearest town is Humansville, and it's, I don't know how far away. But anyway, thanks for joining me on this fun trip to Bountiful, Missouri, and we'll talk to you later.
Thanks for listening, and I hope you to continue to enjoy Gospel Tangents. Consider becoming a Patreon or go to gospeltangents.com/shop, and you can get a cool tie, a hat, or even a nice mug. You can also get a sweatshirt. So check it out at gospeltangents.com/shop.